It's a beautiful summer day here in the Lebanese capital, and looking out, you could be forgiven for thinking it's a regular Monday, a start to the week. But there certainly is an uneasy sense in this city right now, and I think across much of the Middle East, that a major conflict could be just around the corner. Certainly the rhetoric would suggest that something big is coming. Lebanon's based Hezbollah group, we know, has vowed to respond to that Israeli airstrike which targeted their stronghold here in the southern part of Beirut last Tuesday. Similarly, their ally Iran is also promising a major response to a separate airstrike in their capital. The Israelis have not claimed responsibility for that, but in Tehran's perspective, they were behind it. We've heard from the Iranian Foreign Ministry earlier today. They said they're not looking to escalate regional tensions, but, quote, punishing Israel is necessary. Now, we need to remember that all of these groups are linked as what's called the axis of resistance. That's how they describe themselves. And they pack some pretty heavy firepower. Here in Lebanon alone, it's thought that Hezbollah possesses an arsenal of some 150,000 rockets and missiles, and they very quickly could decide to rain some of that down on Israel. And many analysts say if that was to occur, A, there would be very little warning time, and B, it would likely overwhelm the Iron Dome defense system and cause significant destruction. We know, of course, a number of foreign governments are increasingly concerned about the situation and are desperately telling their citizens to leave this country on any commercial flight available, but it's much easier said than done. Almost all European airlines have suspended services because of safety concerns. There really is now only a handful of airlines from the Middle East that are still flying, and trying to get a seat on those flights is very challenging. The ticket prices are extremely expensive, and in many cases, for days and days ahead, the seats are sold out. There are long lines right now at Beirut International Airport with foreigners trying to leave. Fresh in the memory of many people here is the last war between Lebanon and Israel back in 2006. At that time, the IDF bombed Beirut International Airport in the opening days of the conflict, taking it offline. It is the only functioning commercial airport in the country, which is why there is a real scramble to try and get flights in case the Lebanese see something similar again. Just quickly, we know the diplomats right now desperately working to try and diffuse tensions. Jordan dispatched its foreign minister to Tehran yesterday, the first time he has visited the country in 9 years. And we understand King Abdullah of Jordan will be speaking to President Biden later today to go through what the Iranians told Jordan's foreign minister. Trent Murray, SABC News, Beirut.